Alrighty guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm going to be doing a thoughts video on an excerpt that was released for the High Republic Light of the Jedi, the first novel in the High Republic series, which will be written by Charles Soule. So this excerpt is an extended excerpt and contains the first 8 chapters of the novel, so yeah. The first chapter was released a few months ago. I did a video on that, which you can check out, but now we got several chapters to talk about. I don't know how much, obviously I don't know how many chapters the novel actually end up being, so I don't know how much of the book we just got, but yeah, if you do want to read the excerpt for yourself, I'll have it linked down below, but yeah, anyways, so say what happens real quick, very briefly, but in the first chapter we see the ship called the Legacy Run get kicked out of hyperspace. Like I said, we already knew that because the chapter 1 excerpt, there's really nothing majorly different about the chapter. Maybe a few things, maybe. I think the, how old the ship was different. It was like 6 years old in the original excerpt. I believe it said it was like over 100 in this, so yeah, but anyways, it's kicked out, and we learn in the second chapter that it's, the wreckage of it is heading towards the Hetzal system at high speeds, and in the third chapter we see the government and whatnot learn about it and then send distress signal out to the Jedi, and then chapters 4 through 8 we see the Jedi respond to it and whatnot. We don't see what the full outcome of it is, because it ends before it can, but already pretty much know that the Jedi are gonna save the day because of some info on the character of our Chris, who was featured in the excerpt in like 2 chapters. I won't mention several chapters, but from 2 chapters are from her point of view. But when the info we know about her, she gets the name the hero of Hetzal. So yeah, but yeah, I did enjoy the excerpt. I really like the sense of dread, the government people of Hetzal trying to figure out what's going on, and then once the Jedi come, them trying to figure out how to solve the crisis, and some other, Republic personnel, I guess. Just I really enjoyed that, trying to figure it out, and then them the Jedi figuring out that what's coming out the system isn't a meteor, but a ship with people on board, and I guess some of them who were on the Legacy Run are still alive, so now they have to figure out how to stop it from crashing into the planet, and also save people on board. So I really liked that. With them trying to save it all, time's running out. But yeah, I really enjoyed them figuring out whatnot. Obviously, we don't know the outcome, but really like that. I guess my biggest complaint so far is that there are a lot of characters in the 8 chapters. Several Jedi and whatnot. And obviously we're getting introduced to those characters all at the same time during this crisis. I guess this is the great disaster. So there's a bit much there. It's not a big complaint. It wasn't really a big deal, but kind of did slow it down a little bit here and there. But would have liked if we maybe got a few chapters before the Great Disaster, introducing us to several of the Jedi characters, but obviously it's fine. We'll obviously learn more about them in next chapters, but it's really the only complaint I really had for the excerpt. So yeah, definitely intrigued in what's going on, and definitely what the Great Disaster, if what's happening on Hetzal is going to happen to other planets or whatnot, and I would assume main villains, Denial, are a part of it, and they're the ones who planned it all to go down. I'm just interested to see there, because of the descriptions of two of the other High Republic stories, A Test of Courage, a junior novel, and then Into the Dark, the young adult novel. It says something about the characters getting, unexpectedly pulled out of hyperspace or something like that. Don't know what that means, if it's something the Republic's able to do, or if it's another, thing the Nile are doing. Not sure, but obviously, I guess, the Legacy run got pulled out, but that was a lot worse than what went on. What's seems like is going on with the other two stories, but obviously that's just speculation. But so yeah, I enjoyed the excerpt. Like I normally say with excerpts, it's not the full story. Like obviously this one's longer than most excerpts, being 8 chapters, but can't really go off of my thoughts on the excerpt. Can't really say if it means all, like the rest of the novel, or what. I did enjoy this, so it'll probably mean I'll enjoy the rest of the novel, and I liked all of Charles Soule's Star Wars comics, so yeah. Anyways, kind of rambling on now, so yeah, you can check out all the other videos I've done on the High Republic so far. I've been doing reviews of the novels and comics and whatnot when those come out. But yeah, for now, I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.